for you to challenge him on any fact. So you are out of order. I ruled him out of order already. Jalango, continue.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. First of all, I reject the Finance Bill 2024. Immediately, immediately touched around everything that touches a common person. That is the M-Pesa, the cars, the pads. And I looked back and saw the whole generation in Langata out here having their voices so loud. Even after the amendments, I had to make the choice that I've made today. Now, out here is the Gen Z generation whom I talk to every day. I interact with them on Twitter, TikTok, and everywhere. When most of you will have gone back to the villages, we will be with them here in Nairobi. The question will still be there. And most of you know, I'm the friend to the president, and I spoke to him, and he knows very well that this is my stand. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Honorable Katana. Honorable Katana, you are being grossly disorderly. Please exercise some decorum, not just you, everybody else that is either cheering or jeering. We want to have an orderly end to this. Member for Kuresoi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to give my voice on this important bill. I've been waiting for it since morning. From the onset, Mr. Speaker, I want to say that I support the bill 2024-2025. I'm supporting the bill, Mr. Speaker, because of a number of reasons. One of the reasons is the increase in CDF is the increase in CDF by around 50 million. This CDF, Mr. Speaker, is a fund which touches all corners of our country. And this is a fund which has really transformed our country. Mr. Speaker, I also want to say that I support this bill because of the 50 million which has been set aside for electricity. Mr. Speaker, when I go around my constituency, Kuresoi South, people are asking me about electricity, maximization of transformers, and installation.
Ruth Odinga. Yes. Can you give...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand up here to reject the bill, the Finance Bill 2024. And mine is very simple. This finance bill is actually an IMF-driven finance bill. One of the tenets of the IMF is to see countries that they come into to stop subsidies, also to promote privatization, but the worst is for these countries to have oppression. That is the oppression of the people. And what you're seeing out here right now on the Gen Z is not only because of the fact that there's the state oppressing them, but IMF is playing a very big role in that is happening. And my good people, let me tell you, Gen Z is out, and I'm very happy. The only thing that I really agree with this finance bill is for the Gen Z to say that Baba should be left out of this mandamano. Thank you.
Ruku.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The people of Better North, Mr. Speaker, 684 villages, they don't have a power connection. 684 villages, if you multiply that by 100 household per village, you realize it's quite a number of thousands of households in my constituency which don't have power. This bill, this budget, Mr. Speaker, it promises the people of Better North that we will be connected with power. We have young people who have been employed as interns. This bill, this budget, it confirms the teachers, the young JSS teachers who have been employed as interns. And also, it promises further 20,000 young teachers also to be employed as interns, Mr. Speaker. Some of them will be coming from Better North, where the people who sent me here, Mr. Speaker. And it's for this reason, Mr. Speaker, that I support this finance bill, Mr. Speaker, among other many reasons, such as ensuring...
Time up. Esther Passaris.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, much as I commend the public participation that was done on the bill, and much as I commend the amendments that they have come with, I want to say that I reject, because we need to ensure that we listen to the population and what they're saying. This country right now needs to listen. We need to tighten our belts, we need to live within our means, and we need to address corruption. Yesterday, seeing Obado getting away with a settlement of only 15% when he owes 1.9 billion tells us that we are not serious about addressing corruption. If we address corruption, we will be able to fund the expenses of this government. It is time for us to take a position that corruption is the biggest enemy in the room. And I think I stand ashamed to know that only a house in Loresho is not 40 million. A flat in Nairobi is not 9 million. Even in the settlement, we are actually cutting deals. So we say no to corruption, and we fund and live within our means. I reject the 2014 finance bill. Thank you.
Member for Nyaribari Chache.